Let it begin. Let it begin.
And so it begins. Hello, welcome to Action Economy.
Tortle Recall.
Part 2.
Dun dun dun!
When we last left off, the party had set up camp to and had practiced their music.
Practice is a strong word there.
I will not leave it up to your imaginations.
Oh, no.
But anyway, just to recap a little bit, after their grand adventure saving the world from, I don't even remember who the guy's name was, something stupid like... Here, yeah. It was just here. And...
one of the lesser-known villains.
Yes, there's someone new with us. Oh,
yeah, we should probably say that.
Yeah, we definitely should.
No.
Stephanie, you're here.
Leave it
in the room.
History.
We'll just say Austin's voice has changed. He came back from Disney and, it was real rough on his voice.
The mouth
he needs
was
to play some Nate again or something to get his voice
yeah,
all rough.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have someone here who is going to be playing tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a long pause.
That is because I can cut out my pauses
automatically
automatically without even having to select it and delete it. I can literally just hit a button that removes all silences.
Magic.
Like this one.
Yeah.
like that one.
I will say that it didn't quite work properly on the last recording. Because I re-listened to it and was like, that should have been cut. But anyway, that's what I get when I only have 2 days to... I have plenty of excuses. I have all the excuses. I think I left in the train part.
That's fine.
All right. Well, hey.
I mean, that was fine.
So, a couple years ago, you guys had your adventure. The brave heroes, Sinew the barbarian, Hildo Hamfast the halfling fighter, Flamry Throthdotter the male dwarf wizard, Findley the elf paladin, Baldwin, the human fighter who sadly passed away after being betrayed, leaving behind his brown bear pet, Cater, Aeswild, the human cleric, as well as Benny Bigtree, the Goliath.
Yeah. I'm not going to do the voice as much as I was last time because it murdered my throat.
As well as Enola Southpaw.
Ayo!
And Shelly, or was it Shelby? Shelby Shellington. Is that right?
Yes. At your service. My voice is very gravelly. There we go.
Leader and frontman of the infamous Tortle Recall.
I feel like that's a bit of a strong word.
The three,
yes,
those last three there,
it is. Decided
to start a band. And so they went and got another member. One of their old party members, Hildo Hamfast. They proceeded to break into his house unannounced because the fact that his lights were off at 4 a.m. meant that he had likely been kidnapped and was being held hostage.
Look, man, it seemed likely at the time after all the alcohol. What can I say?
I just did whatever Shelby said.
They proceeded to break into the house and convince him to join. He was, in fact, willing to join. And,
hey, I didn't tell you to take his food, though, did I?
I didn't take his food. As I said, under a court of law, I brought that with me
Okay.
from his pantry.
They proceeded to, get a cart, give it a fresh coat of paint, and set off journeying to the nearest city to get one final member.
Unicorn.
I'll get to the unicorn.
I've thought about it right now. I want the unicorn to join the band.
You work on this.
But they're the flutist, Findley, the elf paladin. Given that she is, a couple, several miles away up the coast, they've been steadily journeying that way. Along the way, however, Benny got lost in the woods and met a dryad. And that dryad charmed him and introduced him to a unicorn. After finding out who he was and that they had saved the world from the evil
Benny Big Tree.
evil power of the Dark Lord here, the unicorn granted him a boon and gave him a magical longbow. And, sent him on his way. Yeah. Inspired by all of this, Benny proceeded to paint the side of their cart with a wondrous mural with a unicorn in its grove. Decided to add some flair to it.
Lightning bolts and a wizard.
So they set off along the coast, quote-unquote, practicing and trying to learn how to play music.
Warding off demons and ghosts as we go along.
Warding off demons and ghosts they get. Journeyed to... journey down the sea road, past the Orkfin River, which glows at night. Past the Dreadwood Vale, over the Ickham's Hills, and finally made it to the mystical city of Heowold, where, now after her long adventure, has spent the last couple years as a hero in this town, Findley, the paladin and flutist.
Wait, are we cutting away from us
No.
to... Oh, okay.
You know that she... we will in just a second.
Oh.
But you guys have arrived, and you know that she is likely at the temple, and you know where to go. But before we get to that, before you actually arrive at the temple, let's cut to what Findley is doing right now, as an old man continues to list off more and more finances of the temple to her. And as you can see here, we have 4 months left to pay off the masons who finished the east wing. Here, he shakily hands the piece of paper to you and says, I will need you to sign this here and here. Please, my lady.
Now, obviously, my eyes are changing. I'm picking at my nails irritatedly, and I'm making flames dance around me.
He's used to it.
And I sigh and scribble my name.
No one appreciates my talent.
Oh, wonderful.
Right.
That's why she joins the band. There you go.
One down,
Of a day.
483 to go.
Oh no. Heavens no.
Apparently, a nearby horde of undead zombies caused some trouble. However, some adventurers were able to kill them. But they brought back a report that some mad wizard has created some monsters, and, a female titan named Cuba has asked him to deliver her the wicked staff of Baizo, with the intention of corrupting the god of magic. I will need you to sign this so that we can send a party of heroes after it.
Not
If
my
you could
circus.
sign
Not my monkeys.
Right there, and right there, my lady. All of a sudden, you guys walk up to the door. It's shut right now. How do you enter?
I knock.
I open it.
I play my lute loudly.
Yeah, I do the whole... Oh, dog.
All right, so Enola, you raise your hand to knock on the door, but right as you're about to hit it, Benny walks up and just opens the door, missing. Shelby, you slide into the room, just like on your loot.
We're here.
You turn and look, and the old man's like, "Oh, what's going on here? Oh, the legendary heroes!"
I think we just gave him a heart attack.
Me knowing these people already. Bros, what's up?
Finn, it's been so long.
This is when Enola like tackles you in a hug, essentially.
Oh, good night. I am
Good
God
night.
to these people.
So is she.
Nobody
So
said-
am I. What do you mean?
And then the gods hugged. Something that never happens in Greek mythology.
No.
Not near enough.
So yeah, the old man is like bowing before you and like, "It is so wonderful to hear. We could solve all of these problems. Here, come here, you friends. I have papers that I would love to have you sign."
Forget about that.
Quills.
We got important business to discuss. And I will palm his face and gently push him away as we start to walk forward.
Forgive me. Oh, I must inform the elders. And he runs off to one
And
of
I
the rooms.
close
And you're
the
not
door
an
behind
elder?
him.
You know that as he goes, that you've probably got about maybe if it was like a regular like younger man going, you'd probably have about 15 minutes, but you've got like an hour before he comes back looking for you. So yeah, Findley's here.
Finn, we're starting a band.
We need your flute.
I have been waiting for this moment.
You just pull your flute out of your.
It's ready.
It's right there. It's right.
Instead of like arrows, it's in a quiver.
That is incredible. It's like a sheath for your flute.
Yes.
You are an archer, so you've got a.
Oh, it's in there.
Yeah. So you pull it. The flute's just right there. And
I'm just imagining like you're in the middle of a fight and you accidentally pull out your flute and shoot it at him.
You say
I was
flight
thinking-
or fight?
I don't know.
Yes.
I might have said flight.
All
What
right.
if her?
I
her
have speech problems, okay?
but what if her
It's all
arrows
the
had
drinking.
like, what if her arrows had like the little flute?
Oh, the flute tips or
yeah,
whatever to 'em?
that you blow into it. So every
tips.
time we shoot it, it like always makes a flute noise.
That's pretty sick.
Ooh, yeah, you could have them at like different
have
keys
those.
and stuff like that.
You guys are so living in the past.
It is totally 1882.
Exactly.
Wow.
So yeah, they've come to get you away from this dull drudgery. You're so used to being, an adventurer that, coming in like, back when you first started adventuring, it was more along the lines of like, oh, evil things are happening in the
We
world.
could die every day, stuff like that.
And you were eager to get home afterwards. But once you did, it was so boring in comparison. You didn't realize just how much work being a hero that had retired would be like. So, them stepping into the room, you were already kind of thinking of like, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have still about 55 minutes before the guy shows up. So
Finn, look. You're probably bored as fuck here. I know I would be. We're going on tour. We're practically living a fucking party, man. Come with us.
We are the greatest band that has ever blessed this realm.
And what are you called?
Tortle Recall.
I can see by putting your palm in front of your face that you are
Awestruck.
staggered. Yes.
Awestruck by our awesome presence and charisma.
That is
And rhythm.
Yeah, why not?
all of a sudden, coming in the door from behind them is another old friend, Hildo, who is a halfling, and
Hildo's playing the pipes for us. I don't know why I got Scottish there.
oh, hi there,
I
Finn.
guess because I was talking about the pipes.
It's nice to see you. It's been a while. Yes. Have they invited you to join the band yet?
They begged.
Yes, we have.
I can't deny it. I practically did.
That was me shaking the ground.
It's just like a nervous tick you have.
All my eyes are still flicking through the different colors.
You got messed up by this journey.
I'll tell you.
Idiots by an orc.
Yeah.
Oof, though.
So I just wanted to let you all know that I got us a gig.
Cool.
Where?
So there's a local inn called the Dancing Toad, run by a dwarf named Sybil, who is apparently being haunted by ghosts.
Oh?
Wait, do I know these ghosts?
No, you don't know. You don't know the ghosts.
You don't know no ghosts.
I thought I was
You know,
connected to
it's
the
probably
community.
somewhere in the stack of papers.
Oh.
Oh, you never seen it then.
No.
It's like, so apparently it's a haunted inn that no one's showing up for, and so she couldn't, she put a request in to have the ghosts exorcised. I'm really messing with his voice.
And we're going to murder these ghosts to death with our song.
No, actually. She just wanted to start bringing up some business, and so she thought having a band would,
Having a band murder a bunch of ghosts would be great entertainment. I agree. Where is this place?
Oh, it's just down the road down
I
there.
love it, Hildo. I knew that we should make you our manager. Best decision
Wait, what?
ever made.
I thought I was the manager. I thought the whole thing with the unicorn meant that I was going to be the manager.
Benny, when have you ever managed anything besides your alcohol?
I managed to get this sick bow from a unicorn.
What do you mean, manage his alcohol?
He drinks too.
I do.
I know
See?
he does. He does not manage it at all. Neither do you.
I was deftly able to use my thieves' tools to enter into Hildo's house undetected.
You use the crowbar. There's a
Excuse me.
difference.
Oh.
Completely undetected.
You guys needed my help.
Yes.
Go.
You
Yes,
see
that is why
Anola
we're
just in
here.
the back. Please come with us.
So, Hildo,
These ghosts will rule the day they die.
We double as exorcists on the side.
Oh no.
Now that we have a paladin. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, just as of note, your character's specialty is the undead. You can literally, cut them down like nothing.
You're a ghost hunter.
And we will. That'll be our
You're
opening.
D&D Zach Baggins. Is it Baggins or Bagans? whatever his last name is.
It's fine.
Shire Baggins.
I'm sorry.
Okay, real quick. Doesn't Nola see like the giant sack of papers?
Yes.
You're gonna push him off the desk?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
Oh, your cat instincts are picking up.
She's
Roll
gonna
for cat.
roll for cat. Roll for cat. All right.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Cool. That's a 14.
It's a 14?
Yeah.
That's high enough that if you wanted to resist the urge to knock it off the table, you could resist.
If you wanted to resist.
Okay, I'm about to. Anola reaches to touch it. She stops for a sec. She looks over at Findlay, looking kind of at it, like for approval.
There is a jar of ink right next to it with a pen sticking out of it as well.
Oh.
And
You could
Finley.
ruin some people's lives.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna knock the papers over.
One finger.
If that man didn't have a heart attack before, he will now.
Yeah. I subtly nod.
to push them off.
And I mouth the ink too.
Do it.
It'll be done.
Do
my lord.
it.
We need to go now.
Benny, imagining
Benny
this,
and
like,
Shelby. Benny and Shelby just don't react as this crashing happens.
Shelby's just drinking, man. He's having a good time.
So, Hilda's like, we should probably go get set up.
Yes.
Sounds good, man.
Alright, so you guys start heading down the road. You just sort of, shut the door. You've got plenty of time before anyone notices you're gone. But you start heading on the road to this inn.
Can I hang a sign or something that says, like, thanks for the laughs? See ya.
Sure.
I do that then.
I dipped my paw in the ink and
Yeah, you're just holding on to.
she just grabs my hand. Good job.
Exactly, and I put a paw print on it.
Sign Enola.
Finn.
There we go.
Finn, you know all that magic that you can do. I was thinking
Yeah.
you could like blow places up, and it would be great if we did it with the music. Can you cast spells while also playing the flute?
Of course I can.
I believe you.
I just that awesome.
He believes anything.
I believe that.
Can I, like, make things float or no?
You can make things kind of like shimmer and stuff like that. You can't necessarily make them float. You can control fire, but not objects.
Okay.
What if the fire lifts up the flute?
What if my flute is made of fire and it's just playing itself?
Magic flute.
That was pretty baller.
That'd be pretty cool.
It's a bard spell, but I'm sure you have 2 feats to spend. Let's go ahead and.
You do have 2 feet.
Magic initiate.
Stop.
I didn't lose any of them.
Now, is that in character or is that Travis talking?
Yes.
You don't need elven accuracy. You can. Yeah. So.
The band is more important than your ability to survive in combat.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of is, considering that's
So
what this
far?
is built around.
So far, yeah. Yeah. We've had one combat encounter, and we
We, like, destroyed
trashed
them.
those poor men.
Poor men!
Well, they were.
Oh,
they were,
excuse me.
They were, they were
All
fairly
that
poor
booze.
if they were robbing somebody.
Sure.
Well, maybe that's why they were robbing, because they're poor.
Thank you for explaining my joke.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
What can I say? I'm a helpful guy.
Yeah, that's what you look for in a wingman. Somebody stand there and explain your joke.
Okay. So.
For what you don't know, you thought that was out of game, but they're just like
Oh, no,
the
that's- yeah.
streets of wherever we are.
Anybody that gets in front of me gets trampled.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had that actually.
What'd you have?
My figurine of Wondrous.
Oh yeah, your elephant.
My elephant, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Your
Your little,
elephant.
little elephant.
Trunks.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
is that what we named it?
Yes. That's what I went with.
Oh, that's
Okay.
right. I forgot. You have magical items that you
Oh,
had from the
yeah.
adventure.
Didn't you roll for those?
Huh?
You rolled for the magical items.
I did
For us.
for you guys. Yeah.
Roll dice.
Do you know the percentile dice?
Yeah.
Roll those.
Isn't there just
There's
What?
2.
There's 2. There's
the
the
weird looking dice?
10-sided dice and the
Wow.
10-sided dice with 2 digits.
Nice.
Way to just shame the dice.
That's what I do.
We love shaming dice here.
I got a 00 and an 8. I think.
Okay.
An 8 without a top. Whatever that is.
8 with a-
No, it's an 8, I think.
An A.
It's a
Topless 8.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Oh, better put the explicit on this one.
Yeah, topless 8? Jeez.
let me pull up treasure real quick.
We're going on action economy after hours here.
All right. So,
Oh no.
You're the one that said it.
Sure.
You are. Yeah. You brought it to the forefront.
okay, roll again.
These again?
Yep.
A 6 and a 7.
Which
An
one's which?
06 and a 7.
Okay, so 67.
Doesn't look like 60.
Wait.
No.
97 actually.
Oh, dude, homie, yeah, it's a 90.
Yeah. 97.
Would it be wonderful if she gets like the deck of many things? It's not possible, but that would be funny.
Didn't I roll like 100 the first time?
You have the talisman of pure good.
Oh.
Okay, so roll one more time.
Oh my gosh.
A 30 and a 0.
So 30. Okay. Alright, so you have magic armor too.
Oh,
Sweet!
Nice.
what does it do? What's magical about it?
It's just
Plays my flute.
Like Predator, it's got the shoulder-mounted flute.
alright, hold on one second. So yeah, just as of note, you have one of the most powerful magic items in the world. Around your neck. It's the Talisman of Pure Good.
Okay.
Anything that's evil that touches it takes 8d6 radiant damage.
Oh boy. Good thing none of us are evil. That I know of.
And you can,
Please.
Every cat has some evil in it.
Rude.
Wow.
if you do encounter something evil, you can just use it to send something to hell.
Oh my god.
All right.
Literally, like, fissure opens up and they drop down into flames, so...
That's
Okay.
metal. We gotta bring a demon with us for every show.
Yeah.
So, like, halfway through, you can just send a demon to hell.
I'm on board.
Wait, is it all evil creatures?
Any evil creature.
So we can send the ghosts to hell.
You could.
Who are exorcists?
Sick!
These ghosts will rule the day that they ever died and were evil.
Assuming they're evil, but...
Assuming, yeah. Ghosts aren't necessarily evil. But yeah,
It's a matter of perspective.
From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
okay, so... let's go ahead and... yeah, you come down the road and you see an inn. And it's pretty decent sized. It looks like a place that would be busy this time of day.
This looks like a place that would be busy this time of day.
And you see
How
a
well
sign.
kept is it?
Huh?
How well kept is it? Is it like
Pretty well kept.
Spooky Mansion or
It's
okay?
not Spooky Mansion.
Oh, no Scooby-Doo chase scenes?
But
Not yet.
people aren't going in. There's a sign sticking out from the top, and there's a...
You want a Southpaw snack?
Oh. Oh.
There's
You
a
made the sound.
You're not wrong.
there's a toad.
Yes, I would like one right now, please.
So you're Shaggy is what you're saying.
Sure. Just give me the food.
There's a carving of a toad with a top hat and a cane doing a
Oh, it's
dance
WB Toad.
on this inn. It's labeled the Dancing Toad.
Sick.
So this is the place.
I can't wait to see this toad dance.
You idiot. We're the entertainment.
Oh, right.
You're the Dancing Toad.
You're the dancing toad.
So you walk up to this place.
Shelby, I forgot my toad costume back where I live.
It's okay, man. I got it.
All right.
I'll be the dancing Tortle.
So who goes in first?
I do.
Oh.
Me first.
Okay. So you walk up. You walk in. You see a mostly empty place, but there is a bartender, a female dwarf, who is currently like cleaning stuff up and looks kind of depressed. But she looks up and she's like, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?"
Yes, my name is Benny Bigtree, and I am here to play music and exorcise ghosts.
Oh,
And I'm all out of ghosts. No.
Dang.
This is my band.
I'm playing the lute as I come in.
That's the exact same way as before.
she's got a kind of confused look on her face. But she's like, "Oh, and so as if you come in until you come in, and then she's like, "Oh."
You as in Finn.
Findley, yeah. So when Finn comes in, she's like, "Oh, so they finally sent someone," and
Is there a stage, or is it just like a
There is a
clear
stage.
room? Okay.
Out of curiosity, how big is the stage?
Pretty big.
Okay.
Decent sized.
Are there any open flames?
Is that going to be your
Looks like-
go-to
There is a
question
fire.
every gig?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a torch?
Yes.
Okay, I start making the flames dance around.
Okay.
Your eyes are still going like crazy.
Epilepsy
You've got a
warning
subtle,
for
like-
everyone.
You've got a sort of like subwoofer effect always going on. It's like,
Yeah.
it's your eyes flashing.
You're a walking nightclub.
That's amazing.
That's perfect for our band.
Perfect to play the flute to.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what was what's his name?
The
Hilda?
beatboxing
The guy
flute
who's like
player.
Jethro Tull.
Yeah.
He did it.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Study up on your flautists.
Flautists.
Isn't that the word?
Anyway,
That's fair.
Oh, forget that. We've listened to a video over and over again of
True. That video. Yeah.
Play the video now,
Anyway.
please.
Uh,
For reference.
Off podcast.
After the episode, because I will totally listen to that song again.
okay. But you walk in and basically start looking at the place. You can immediately sense there's something wrong here.
You gotta start pointing.
Yeah, I do have to stop playing.
Yeah, I'm constantly like, Tom's pointing at
Yeah, sorry. I'll get over it eventually. Hopefully.
At least I try to, anyway.
It's fine.
So,
I immediately can sense that there are ghosts in this building.
Finn can absolutely sense there are ghosts.
And I go, really, Penny?
Benny is certain that there are ghosts here, and
But that's because of the alcohol.
feels that he can sense them.
Look, and I point towards a corner, and there's cobwebs in the corner. I go, telltale sign of ghosts.
Dang.
Have you ever been in a building with ghosts that did not have cobwebs?
True.
Sybil, the dwarf, starts explaining, oh, well, the ghosts don't show up until night. But if you'd like to start getting your stuff in to set up to, do your exercising, or you're also going, do your music. And did you, wait, did you mean that you were going, were you serious that you were going to play music?
Yes, I will kill these ghosts. They will die by my hand.
But about the music.
What?
Yes, we. Oh,
Are you going to play music?
Yes,
We're a band
of
called
course.
Tortle Recall. Our manager, Hildo Hamfast, said that you need business, so we're going to be playing.
All right.
We
You
can
can
get
feel
those
free to bring
ghosts
your
for
stuff
free,
in.
though.
Oh,
I'll
That's
go
just
get
for
the
fun.
instruments.
okay.
I start bringing
Pause
stuff in.
there because the pizza's here.
Oh, cool.
Perfect time for me to play that song.
Yeah,
Immediately.
Die.
To people.
we show up.
we show up to people.
Uh-huh. And then we
That's
play
your
our
slogan?
music.
All right. We're back. What?
Somebody's got pizza in their mouth.
Hello.
Yeah, that's fine.
hold on.
So, yeah, you guys set up the stuff. You don't encounter any ghosts or anything like that, but you, Findley, have this sense that there's something evil here. Not sure exactly what, but it's just a general sense of the area. However, as it gets closer to night, you find out her
So,
name.
what are we doing throughout the day? Can we do some carousing?
You can absolutely do some carousing.
Come on, let's pad this episode out, boys.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a D20, right? Just a flat D20?
That's a
Or is it
no, it is a
percentile?
D10.
Oh, D10.
Anyone who's going to get drunk, feel free to roll a carousing
Oh.
event.
I'm going to do that, then.
You don't have to, but you can.
I'm doing it.
We're in the town that I'm, worshipped in, right?
Yes.
So I'm probably just gonna lay low.
Is this just a straight roll?
Yeah, just a D10.
No, it's
I have rolled 2.
2. Okay.
Where's my D7?
Dos.
You drink 1 beer.
Yep. All of a sudden, the voice completely changes.
That is a 6 on drinking booze.
Okay. After you move all your stuff into the place and get ready, she gives you free drinks.
Nice.
But she also wants you guys to go out and, start publicizing yourselves. She's going to go out too, and they're going to start, trying to get people. She's going to pay some, town criers to try to say, hey, Tortle Recall playing at the Dancing Toad.
So I'm going to walk along the streets. I'm gonna, and I'm going to have a wooden sign that says, Tortle Recall at the Dancing Toad, and then the time. And I'm just going to be yelling,
Turtle Recall!
yeah.
What the fuck is this guy going on about?
Come see Tortle Recall. Play the best music you've ever heard, and also exercise a demon live on stage.
Okay.
Oh, I hope I roll high on the performance track.
And then
Making
sometimes
a
I'll throw
high.
in the come see the band, Tortle Recall, cleanse the Dancing Toad or Dancing Frog?
Dancing
Toad.
Toad.
Dancing Toad with their holy music.
Okay. So for most of the day, you go about doing this. And you're not paying attention to where you're going.
Nope.
Benny. You and it's pretty soon you're in the woods, just yelling out to trees.
Does the unicorn
Come to the Dancing Toad.
The dryad
See
hears
Tortle
it and
Recall.
comes.
Oh boy.
And
Forests are my favorite terrain.
it's weird. It's almost dreamlike. And you think you see things out of the corner of your eye, and all of a sudden you wake up.
Oh.
Am I in the woods?
You're in a ruined tower outside town.
Oh.
You have no idea how you get there. And,
Man, you really been hitting the drinks.
Do I have the sign with me?
Yep.
Didn't you roll it?
And I thought I
It's
was
fine.
drinking hard.
It seems like no time has passed since you went into the woods.
Is there anybody around?
You see no one. You continue to just
How do I feel?
feel a little odd. Like, you feel okay.
Okay. Do I feel sick?
No, not sick at all.
Does my head hurt?
Nope. No hangover. No. You still feel like you're, drunk to an extent.
Look at my hands. Am I covered in blood?
You are not.
All right.
Back to it.
I'll
Trying
get
to
up.
use message. I assume he doesn't hear me.
I'll get up and I'll look around. How far away from the town am I?
Just outside of town. You could walk through the forest. There's a path that you could take to go right back up.
All right. I'll suspiciously look around, and then I'll start heading back to town. And I'll immediately.
Do you continue?
No. I'm just gonna go to town, and I'm gonna look for the band, either the group together or if they're not together.
I'm totally making this fireworks here.
Yeah. I'll go to Finn and I'll just walk up and say, I believe I've been possessed. Against my will.
That's usually how that happens.
1 second. Let me check something real quick.
That gives me time to process.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's part of my contract.
Finley, Benny walks up to you and starts speaking to you in a language that you vaguely recognize. You're an elf. You speak Elvish. He's speaking like an ancient form of Elvish that you recognize, but you don't know the words. But he's just like speaking this other language to you, and you're like, "How did Benny learn Sylvan, the ancient Elvish language?" You're like, but he's just speaking to you. You don't understand what he's saying. What are you saying to her again?
I'm just saying I've been possessed by a ghost, A demon took me away into the woods.
But I don't understand.
To be honest, let's be honest. Okay. Let's be honest here. Would it really make any more sense if he was speaking common?
Probably. If I use my talisman on him, would it kill him? Or would it, like, exorcise the demon?
I'm kind of standing there, like, slapping my chest. I'm kind of just standing there slapping my chest.
You don't know what exactly is going on. He's just speaking in another language. He's not... You haven't understood him.
He's speaking another language. Evil!
Real quick.
So,
I'm being... Yes.
Real quick, are they back? Are they back at the tavern that we're supposed to be meeting at?
he is back, yeah. We haven't dealt with his stuff.
Okay.
Were you just going out and doing...
No, I was saying with Findlay.
well, all of you were kind of like doing a little bit of a...
Yeah, I never went out shopping, but I was just curious if I was there.
I
Definitely went out shopping.
Okay.
We have hero money to burn.
I like the peruse.
Yeah, this is before you guys...
Oh, shut up.
At first, assume that he's just, like, drunk. I'm going, what the heck is wrong with you?
Yeah, so she's like...
How did you learn a language when you're drunk?
She asked her, what's wrong with you, Benny? And you notice that she... For the first time, you notice that she's not speaking the same language you were just speaking.
Okay.
But she's speaking common. You were speaking a different language.
I'm so confused.
He says that in common. You now know Sylvan.
Oh.
Oh.
How do I... Can I add that into my character
So
sheet?
languages and proficiencies, I believe. I think you can just add it in.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Manage, just add in language. Sylvan. You know
Only
Sylvan.
our group has weird things like this that happen.
When you get drunk and learn a language, an ancient language,
Benny
at that.
has, like, twice now, he's, like, disappeared on his own. First he gets a magical unicorn bow that's +3, and now he learns
Good
Sylvan.
things happen to him in the woods.
Good things
It's his
happen
favorite
to me
terrain.
when I
That's
just
not
wander.
something you ever want to hear uttered ever.
It's his favorite terrain, guys.
Again, not something you want to hear.
I just feel like my standard posture with Benny would just be like, about ready to exercise.
I'll try
No,
and
I'm
say...
not sure if that's
I'll try
just
and
you being
focus and
stupid
say
or
in
if I need
common.
to exercise.
Yeah, now that you know, you don't have a problem.
Okay. I was possessed by a demon out in the woods. I think it's still in there.
Finn, you don't detect any evil. So you know that, like, you don't have to exercise anything from him. But
I take a wide stance and start slapping my chest, and I go, come on, hit me with it.
But you know...
Hit me with your best shot!
But you know that even if you say that, he's going to be like, no, you got to purify me. So, like,
So
in
I
the
dip my hand
past...
in water, pretend it's holy water, and I'm like, there you go.
Okay, so...
You just sprinkle him with it.
I was doing that too. I was like,
Be glass.
let's see my shot.
You use your magic to do a fantastical thing. Make a deception check. So roll a d20 and add a 3. You make an insight check.
Oh boy.
20
Ooh.
plus 3.
My
It's
phone's-
23.
Ooh.
20.
Insight. Hold on. +0. All right.
Oh
Literally
boy.
not possible for you to make the save. So let's see how bad it goes.
That's a 6.
Okay, so...
I can feel the spirits leaving my body now.
So yeah, Findlay just like dips her hand in some, water in a bowl.
It's like a
with
trough or
Clear
whatever.
cup on the bar, and
Yeah.
I'm just like,
and just like flicks the water on you a couple times, and then does some magical stuff, and
Ooh.
yeah,
eyes
and
flickering, flames dancing.
says some words in Celestial, and yeah.
I can speak the language of the trees now, also.
Good for you.
Oh.
Look, I don't mean to alarm you, especially being a woman of faith and all. I think I'm becoming a god. By the way, I ran into a unicorn on the way here. And then I proceed to tell the story of how I ran into a unicorn.
Make a make a persuasion check. You make an insight check. Roll a d20 and add 5.
Oh boy, -1.
Oh boy.
That's a 5, so 10.
Oh boy.
This sounds completely made up.
17.
Oh wait, no, you got 17.
I got a 17.
Oh, I thought you rolled. I thought you said 5, but
No, negative. I have a -1.
oh, you have a -1. Okay, so no. No, this is the opposite of that.
I'm totally buying it.
It's like 100%. He's telling you that this thing happened to him, and you're like,
Where was
"What's
the
going on here?"
Look,
It's like,
you can see this magical bow.
He pulls out this white, it's like willow tree branches, like intertwined with each other to make a bow, and like it looks like a glowing gold string. And this thing is radiating good in a similar way to the way your talisman does. So you're like, that backs this up a lot. He's like,
Yeah, that tracks.
Is he the chosen one?
Is he the chosen one?
I should start bowing.
Don't beat it.
Yeah, you're like, there's a little bit here that's like, something's going on here.
And what did you say your name was?
What?
You know us.
Benny.
Is Benny short for something?
The Ben.
The Benny Big Tree. Benjamin Big Tree. Please, only my mother calls me Benjamin.
Anyway, you finally get back to see them talking, and they've got, there's a bit of a glow coming from
You was in Southpaw.
We are the most holy.
Just like, you could hear angels.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I bought into it so much that I just like beckon you over. I'm like, did you hear about his unicorn? Come here.
Yeah, I guess he forgot to mention that I got a deer too.
So,
She's just like,
I do not wish, dear.
Wait, you know,
I don't wish to diminish your contribution to our dinner that night, but I met a freaking unicorn out in the woods.
Hey, I believe you. I saw the bow myself.
I'm not trying to convince you. I just want you to understand that there is a big difference between multiple horns and then one horn.
Okay, how much have you had to drink?
I have not drank anything, but I was possessed a minute ago.
Anola looks over at Findley and kind of just like that, like mouths.
deception check because you did get drunk.
oh,
It started with carousing.
that's true.
An insight.
Oh, insight for me.
Deception, -1.
Ooh.
Here we go. 3.
16.
He got drunk.
Do I smell it on his breath? Essentially, is it like?
No,
Oh,
you do not. The most,
But you were sitting in the room while I was drinking earlier in the
That's
day.
you do know that he was drinking, ale and beer and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the alcohol you get from him is almost like a free wine kind of smell, which is odd.
Oh,
But
that's Shelby's drink of choice.
Oh, fruity wine.
anyway,
As opposed to non-fruity wine.
Yes.
Shelby, you are, going around trying to, you're playing your lute like
Yeah.
drawing
Get more
attention.
of this later tonight.
This action, baby.
And use
I know you're not that old, but because you're a turtle, you look super old. So you're just kind of waddling around.
like Master Yoda.
Trying to pick up chicks.
Not so much Yoda. I'm thinking more so just like, I don't know, like
You want a Tortle sugar daddy?
no gosh.
no, but you do see, just off the, while you're going, you see someone who's like actually paying attention to you playing, who's like seems interested, seems a little more affluent.
How interested? Too interested?
No, not too interested.
He'll have to be taken out.
And you see a hand reach around and grab their coin purse and just like untie it and step back behind.
Got shot.
Nothing personal, okay?
Hey, FYI for people that are listening. Oh god. There's fireworks going off. So you might hear some bangs and pops, or us reacting to said bangs and pops.
This episode is going live on the 4th.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well,
So, Yeah, you're dealing with your own fireworks and ours. So, you see this. You see your fan get robbed right in front of you.
Damn.
And they don't even notice. And for a second, you're like, I can't let that happen.
No, I can't let my only fan, get robbed.
So we're not going to play this all out.
Somebody robbed your OnlyFans? I couldn't resist the joke. I'm sorry.
You want some of this action?
Oh my god!
No, please.
She sees Shelby with the shell off.
Oh no.
So the we're not
Shelby's shelling little, as opposed to shelling ton.
we're not gonna play out this whole combat, but roll an attack roll.
Alright.
Real quick.
Here, you can sit.
It's not flat enough. I like them flat. Okay. Am I adding anything to this?
Your attack.
My normal attack?
For your double-bladed scimitar.
That's a 12. I don't know what my thing is. Plus 6, so 18.
Yeah. So you just spontaneously pop forward in between, and you.
That's with my double-bladed scimitar, by the way.
Yeah. So do you want to make this lethal or?
Hell yeah, motherfucker!
And you just
cut someone's head off.
you just decapitate the thief.
Yeah! Get fucked!
Oh my god.
That's in character.
Everyone screams and steps back, and they're like, the guards rush over, and at first they're like, what happened here? They're like, all, 4 guys have got spears pointed at you, and then one of them sees the head and is like, oh my gosh, it's Florence the Evil!
No, they killed Timmy!
The darkest thief to ever walk these streets! And you stopped him! He murders everyone he robs in the night!
Jesus! Oh my god!
Turns out there's a good, 500 gold bounty for this guy.
Oh, sick.
That you get.
Nice! Let me add that to my inventory real quick.
Going straight to drugs.
No, it's going to wine.
Come on.
Get it right.
Wine.
Everyone has their vice.
Mine is apparently meeting mythological things in the woods.
True.
So yeah,
Jesus.
you stopped a robbery and defeated an evil thief in the street and got a reward.
High five.
Yeah.
And
You said that mentally.
and on top of that, you have drawn much attention to the fact that you're having a show tonight.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
A lot of
Killer
attention.
advertising.
Oh yeah. What happened with mine?
Shut up.
Anybody be like, yeah, sure, I'll come, man.
A few people did. You don't know how long you were speaking Sylvan and
Oh, God.
yelling this out in the forest.
We're gonna get some trees in there.
Treants. Tree beer, is that you?
Ooh, this music is a bit fast for our liking. Can you simmer it down a bit, lad?
No.
Any big tree.
Tree. The irony.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it gets closer to the night, and, there's actually a whole bunch of people here. And you can hear some of the muttering and conversations and stuff like this. And there's people like, yeah, you cut that guy's head off right in the middle of the street. And, you can, another guy's like, hey, here they're gonna banish a demon to hell in the middle of the show.
So prior to the show starting, can I go and shop for some paint?
Absolutely.
Okay. Right, when I come back. Alright, guys. I got this black and white face paint for us. I figured we could do like a thing where we paint our faces like war paint.
I like it.
Oh, jeez.
Let's do it.
I got some extra so you could do your shell too.
Sick, man. You know me so well.
Also, there was a fence that may or may not have been broken when I got there. If anyone asks, it was. And I took the spikes off that we can glue those to your shell as well.
No skin off my shell.
Just don't... Hopefully not. Just don't back up into me while we're playing.
I'll try not to, man.
I would like to not be stabbed tonight.
I would also like you to not be stabbed tonight.
Yes,
I
I would.
kind of like you.
I would like that as well. Alright, turn around. I gotta glue this to your back.
All right, I turn around. I say that out loud.
I'm gonna ask for a performance check from you guys
Oh,
as
jeez.
to see how well that goes.
Well, okay. Are we each doing our own?
It's up to you whether one wants
Or
to
is
assist the other
one-
or if you want to do two separate ones.
Well, I have a +6. I will say.
Performance?
Yes.
I have a -1.
I think I should do it.
Well, what about those two? They're part of the band.
Are they helping
They're not.
glue the spikes to his shell and paint?
They're
Oh,
not
are we
here,
just
though.
doing the
That's
spikes?
what I'm doing, yeah.
Okay, the face paint I got for all of us.
Oh, okay.
For a second,
Are
I
you all doing
thought...
the face paint?
You better.
Heck no.
Oh.
It'll detract from my eyes.
Benny is pouting.
And also, like,
We'll have to get you like a
paint and
silver,
fur don't mix.
like a platter or something to look at, so that the light reflects off of it.
Anola's not gonna do the face paint either because paint.
Fur,
and
that's right.
Paint and
Yeah.
fur don't mix.
Excuse me?
You're excused. You could leave now.
Jesus.
I would like to make a grapple check to pin down this
Oh,
cat.
boy.
It's like we're gonna Sharpie the cat. Let's go.
Should be is it gonna be an
It's an
attack
attack
roll?
roll.
Right. Hold on.
What's your AC?
15.
15? Gotta be at an AC of 15 to grab a hold of the cat.
9.
Benny, looks at you. He's got the paint in his hand. You see him look. And you see him look at you.
No.
And he reaches out and you jump back just out of the way.
No,
You will be painted.
I will not.
You will either be painted now before the show, or you will be painted later while you are asleep after the show.
At that point,
You are a part of this band.
you're trying so hard here, but there is Findley over there. Just saying.
I feel like I would anger God if I forced that upon her.
Man, how do you even remember her name, man?
Hildo! Hildo, help me!
Ugh, give me one.
Don't help me.
What do you need?
I need this paint on that cat person.
I pull out my cloth. I'm like, anyone come near me? They're getting a scratch of their life.
Is Hildo doing the face paint?
I need Hildo's help.
Hilda will
Convinced.
walk over and
He is the fast ham.
take the paint and start putting it on his face. He doesn't do a good job. It's he just completely.
Alright, I will try and put the paint on my face. Oh, no, wrong thing. Oops. 7.
Oh boy.
7. Okay, you've got smears here, a couple things here, a little bit of a dash right there.
Yes, yes.
Hildo's the same but reversed.
Aww.
And he's going to take the paint and he's going to just pour some into his hand and then turn towards you and just to the face and just splat across your face. You've got paint.
What's your coat? Is it black? Because you're rogue?
You mean my fur?
Yes.
It's actually orange.
Oh, okay.
So I basically became what was that cartoon show on PBS Kids? The cats. Senwa.
I have no idea.
It was a cartoon show, but it was basically the cats got ink on them, and it's a big thing. So
Okay.
basically, I just got splashed in the face with ink. All right.
Yeah, it looks kind of like that.
Basically,
Shelby.
Anola's gonna be very surprised, very betrayed. She thought she could trust Hilda on this, but she's like,
You look perfect. Shelby, it's your turn.
That's a 20 total.
Alright, let's do this, man. I'm
He's
so
gone.
hyped, man.
Hilda is gone.
Roll a,
doesn't even.
Yeah!
I can use my uncanny dodge, but it doesn't matter because it's not damage.
That is a 23.
So much so that you start correcting the ones on them to make them a little bit better.
This is like a workaround. I did one finger in the white, one finger in the black, and stripes.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Hey, yeah.
After
Yeah.
much whining from Benny.
Yes, finally.
Oh, I'm drinking wine.
Ah.
Alright, so, what... Is there anything else you guys want to do before this show?
Besides drink, no.
How are we going to exorcise a demon that we don't have?
Well, ghosts, but...
Well, you're hoping to draw it out. Because
Yeah.
No, he said that we were going to exorcise a demon live on stage. Is that the ghosts?
Yeah, sure.
So we don't know if they're demon.
Good enough.
You
Did
know
he
that
say demon?
Alright.
I did say demon.
you could convince people that they're demons.
Here's
Hey,
my
Alright.
hey,
Wait,
is
wait.
there...
We can sell
Quick question. Was that before or after you started speaking Sylvan? Because people may have not understood you.
That
you
was
were-
before I started speaking Sylvan.
Okay.
Okay.
You assume.
Yeah. So, are we getting, like... Is there, like, a gate that people have to pay to get in? See the show?
I mean,
or,
it's a tavern.
Or are we
Or
getting
an
paid
inn,
a set amount
You're
no matter
getting-
what?
You're getting paid based on how well things go tonight, and if everything... Like, if there's
He
still...
wants to bring
if there's
people
still a
in.
tavern,
Okay, so...
and
so
stuff like that.
Alright.
Your exorcist has already said the ghost's free.
What town are we in again?
You are in the the mystical city of Heawold.
Heowold?
Heawold.
Heowold?
Heawold.
Heowold. Okay.
Heawold.
Okay.
It's randomly generated.
I see.
So, give me 1 second to check something here just to be sure of something. And
How sick would it be if we're starting to play music, all of a sudden, like, the ghosts that we're supposed to exercise come out and start playing their own band against us and turn into a battle against us?
That is what happens now.
stop looking at my DM notes.
Sorry, they're just out in the open.
There's a reflection behind you, so I can read.
Well, there is a TV.
It's my cat-like personality. I have to look at things and knock things over.
Curiosity killed the tabaxi.
I mean, has it killed me yet?
Yeah.
That sounds rather ominous.
It is.
It was supposed to be.
Don't investigate my demonic possession any further.
Oh.
All right then.
Yeah, let me check something real quick. So, what's the plan?
I thought we were just going to play and then
Oh boy, like a real band
Knocked
here.
out.
Alright, okay, so we'll do an opener, so like song to open with, right? Then after that, we'll take a minute, introduce ourselves, then we'll play like 2 more songs, and then hopefully at that point the ghosts will make themselves known.
We just put our ghost box on the
Yep, yeah. Tell everyone to be quiet, and we'll ask the ghost questions.
It's something strange.
And then we'll banish them like that,
Banish.
and then we'll end the night with one big final crazy show, a crazy song, with like crazy lights and everything.
Great.
Oh, she's got that covered.
Yeah.
I actually kind of have a thought for something
Uh-oh.
for like that
A
finale.
dangerous
How do you-
pastime indeed.
Yes, it is. I was thinking like how big being a Goliath, you're like considered large, right?
I think so.
You're considered large.
Well,
I
there's
think
like
they say-
size classes.
No,
But I was curious if it was possible, like I could like jump off of you, like get a right side, jump off.
Oh,
of you,
off
like,
me into the crowd, or
not into the crowd, but like on the stage. And,
There's an idea, though. I like that.
while playing the violin.
That's
Oh.
sick.
I could take a knee and you could run off my back and jump into the crowd and like crowd surf while you're playing.
Now,
the
what if
violin.
someone rode on my shell while you did that?
Your shell has a bunch of spikes on it.
What if
that's true. That's a good point.
I was gonna say, what if we
And another
put you
show,
down
though.
spin you while someone's standing on top of you?
Oh my gosh.
In another show, though, someone needs to ride my shell, man. That'd
Yeah.
be sick.
Okay,
I'll write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
In season
So-
2.
To be continued.
this is how we get started here. So first, for your entrance to this whole thing, what's her name?
Sybil.
Sybil says, comes up and is like, all right, it's time for the band to play, so I'd like to introduce to you Tortle Recall.
And what
She
that,
steps off. How do you guys enter this? How do you start?
we, come from all directions.
I start playing like...
Okay.
I'll come and start playing the violin too.
You're through fire, beatboxing on my phone.
All right.
Nice.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'm like, hello!
I'll just quickly, kind of run out to position and sit
fuck it,
down
whatever this
with my
town
drums
is,
and
what's
start playing.
Okay. So yeah, just as a note, the way I imagine this is that literally the entire show, Benny just sits down and just does the same rhythm.
Yes,
The whole
yes.
show through.
The same rhythm is in quotes there. It varies a bit.
Just do 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 do.
yeah,
do, do,
as
do.
best I can.
In
I'm gonna roll
theory, it's the
performance.
same rhythm.
So I'm gonna need everyone to make a performance check.
All right.
Oh no!
You have a +6 to performance.
Oh no! Poor Benny.
Findlay.
Oh boy. I don't like the sound of that.
Cut this out. Which dice do I roll?
Oh, cutting things out? Tom doesn't do that.
Yes, he said he would. And I have +6.
I say a lot of things. Yeah,
no.
+6.
Dirty 20.
20.
Hang on. I gotta do that fast math.
12.
17
12,
plus 6 is
17.
23.
23. All right. excellent.
Nice.
2.
2. All right.
As usual, we're coming for Benny.
So yeah, Benny just runs out and just like do 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 do. Way too soon.
He's like the fucking guy from like the Muppets and shit.
Yeah, animal.
Yeah, animal.
Animals can die.
All of a sudden, the screechingly loud
Bagpipes
bagpipes.
inside, listening to somebody
As
play.
Hildo rolls a 1,
Oh yeah, my man.
drowns out everything
That's what we brought him in for.
Oh, Hildo, my man!
before the bagpipes all of a sudden make a and stop. And his popped bagpipes just
Oh no.
like
Mend it.
sets to
could
the
do
side, pulls one of them off, puts it in his mouth, and just one of them, but it takes one of the chanter from it and just starts playing the single sound. Somewhat better. I need actually to roll that as a performance check. Much better just on the chanter.
Okay.
But the music starts. It goes very, very well. And so everyone's getting excited. Obviously, a major factor is the alcohol.
Yeah.
Getting drunk and care not that much that Benny has, started tapping on the side of the drum at weird rhythms and stuff like that.
I'm
And,
distracted because the majority of my efforts are spent looking for ghosts.
Yeah, he's looking around for the ghosts the whole time. But the rest of you managed to carry the rhythm through everything. And, yeah.
I'll stand up every now and again and
Well,
walk off to investigate.
make a perception check.
Oh boy.
They're out there in the crowd. The ghosts are our audience.
They're just partying too. They're like, yeah, this is sick.
Oh, do we have to exercise these guys? These guys are cool.
20.
Oh.
20.
Not
Oh,
natural.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, so, the first thing you notice is that there are little shapes flicking back and forth above everyone.
Who's standing next to me while we're playing?
Next to you would be Enola.
Okay. I can see them. I can see the ghosts. They're here.
How loudly do you say this?
As quietly as a drunk Benny can.
So
It's
think
like a
you're gonna
little
have to
bit
narrow
above.
down.
So like a little bit above like indoor voice,
I mean,
So, fairly loud.
fairly loudly.
So out the window, you can also see trees swaying to the beat of the
I'm
song.
also
I can see the ghosts!
yeah.
yeah.
Did I mention that I was
see dead
possessed
people.
earlier this morning?
Nice. Does like with Benny pointing out, does Enola see them, or do I have to?
You'd have to make a perception check.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the only one who sees these
I
things.
assume I hear it too, based on how loud he said he did it. So I'm gonna do.
How
too.
loud are you playing?
I rolled that one. With
I'm gonna
plus
be
the-
You see nothing. You don't know what he's talking
Only
about. You roll your
How
eyes.
does the
you're like,
cat not see little things floating in the air?
rude.
That's an 11.
yeah, you don't see anything.
Nobody's seen it.
Man, the fuck you talking about, man?
So here,
You're
gonna,
fucking hammered, dude.
You have a
Yes.
Both are.
but also
That's
there are-
true, but I'm not claiming to see shit.
1 + 5 is 6.
You're the only one who sees them, Benny.
Hilda, please, please tell me you see these ghosts.
Please just say no. Just
That's a 3.
this is fantastic. I love this. This is great.
The boy who cried ghost.
What are the ghosts doing?
They're flicking around and seemingly dancing in the air to the music. It's not super
See, they
clear,
are lit.
They're taunting us.
but a couple times you get a better glimpse of them because you've rolled really high as opposed to everyone else's single-digit rolls.
Hey, I rolled an 11.
You catch a couple.
I'm sorry.
You
how
catch a
big is your
couple
modifier for
glimpses
that?
of what look to be
+3.
humanoid
There it
figures
is.
with butterfly wings.
These ghosts are ghosts of fairies.
Whatever you say, man.
Like,
Let's just finish the fucking song.
For real.
How many songs are we before we get to exercise these demons?
Well, none of them see them. So you're kind of like, what do I do?
Crowd dive!
Can I cast Detect Magic? That is a spell that I have.
Yes.
I would like to cast Detect Magic. Oh, spells.
Just in the middle of doing drums, he just does like the hand signs for cats.
Man, no one would notice if you just stopped for a second.
True.
Yep, I can't. Well, for a second. How long is it? Yeah, it's one action.
So about 3 seconds.
No one would
I
notice.
just stop and start casting magic.
Crowd goes, yay!
Hey, more magic! He finally stopped.
It's a miracle.
So you start looking around. You definitely detect magic here. There's enchantment throughout the place.
Enchantment.
Little bits of enchantment.
This place is haunted.
However, as you continue to focus on your detect magic, you notice that there is, separate from all the figures you're seeing, separate from the things, there is a strong sense of conjuration and necromancy around the building itself. Make an Arcana check
Oh boy.
to see if you know.
I don't
what any of
imagine
that
Benny has a
means.
high one.
I don't know. Hold on.
What is my
Arcana.
It's intelligence.
Hey, +1.
Ooh, that's higher than me.
I have +2.
I had +0.
And I rolled a 5, so 6.
Cool boy.
Demons.
You don't know. There's 3 types of magic here. You don't know what they are exactly. You know that they're called conjuration, necromancy, and enchantment. You don't know what any of that means.
Oh Jesus! You don't even know what necromancy.
So,
Ghosts. They're
Close.
ghosts. They're all ghosts.
Close.
however, as things progress, make a nature check.
Ooh, maybe I'm good at that, I think.
I think you are.
I hope I am. Yeah, +4. Roll little dice. 15.
15. The figures you're seeing, the shapes you're seeing, are fairies, not
Yes,
ghosts.
of fairies.
What you're able to figure out by looking at them is that wait, fairies don't become ghosts. Fairies go back to the Feywild. If you kill a fairy, it doesn't stay here; it goes back to the Feywild.
Okay.
So the fairies are not the ghosts. And you think back to when you were in the forest, and you lost that memory.
Oh, I invited a bunch of fairies here.
So, where
Okay.
do you have the bow?
The bow? Probably on my back.
Okay. Just so I'm aware. Now, Finn, you start feeling like there's something else around. There's a presence here. Now, you're full on in this performance. You're doing very, lots of stuff. You've got flames dancing around everywhere. You're amplifying the band essentially with your magic, and you are the show, like the one running the show part of the show. You're sort of like slightly back and to the right of Shelby, trying to sort of like swirl things around him as he plays and stuff like that. His music is naturally magical, so you're tapping into that and like adding in little bits of stuff that he does. The magic interacts to make this crazy show, but you've got a sense of something else in here. Something evil that starts to grow in intensity a little bit. I'm going to need all of you to make another perception check.
Ooh, boy.
+5.
Yeah.
Plus
15.
3. Hey! That's a dirty 20.
Nice. 16 for me.
16. What was yours?
15.
15.
Dirty 20.
6.
6.
Now that I
Nice.
realize that they're
Good
fairies, there's no need to worry.
So you all notice there's some sort of residue on the ceiling.
Oh god, it's ectoplasm.
Goop.
It's kind of got that feel to it, where it's like it's sort of semi-translucent, and then it starts forming into like droplets, and then one droplet drops nearby on the stage, and you see a little red spot.
Oh god, I think Benny was on to something.
Jeez.
You see this shit, guys?
It was already pretty warm, what with the fire and the stuff like that, but it's getting even warmer in here.
Is it hot in here, or is it just me? I say as I'm playing.
And all of a sudden,
Your one fan goes, "It's just you."
I mean, I'm always warm.
Thank you very much.
I'm always warm because I have a renal warmth. So I'm
And
like,
also you're covered in fur.
now
That
I'm going to
is
play
really-
this. I need initiative to figure this out. So I want everyone to roll initiative.
yeah,
Give a +1, so roll d20 and add 1.
that's okay.
Hey, that's another dirty 20.
18.
11. I rolled 2.
Wow,
Plus-
with that high initiative.
Yeah, man. I got up the double digits of that initiative.
And
I'm not cursed no more.
1 sec.
No, I was saying you rolled that low with your high initiative.
7.
I mean, I still got high in it because of it, so.
Oh man, drinking all this booze is making me sleepy.
How could you do it? In this economy?
Very easily, apparently, based on how often Shelby drinks.
sorry, what was yours? Your initiative?
7.
7.
And also because we're heroes, I guess.
I'm
Alright.
a hero.
So then
Stop.
What's going on in there?
Ghosts.
ghosts.
Look, there's ectoplasm.
So strange
Let me roll for
in
him.
the neighborhood. We gonna call
Tortle recall.
something weird.
That's something weird, I would say, to be honest with you.
All right. So, Shelby, do you do anything in response to this, what appears to be blood dripping down from the ceiling?
I'm kind of too hammered to really what the fuck do I do about this?
You're not that bad.
Okay.
But you are.
But I'm like, what the fuck?
You're like, okay. Do you have anything you want to do in preparation for if something were to appear?
What can I do? Let me look at my spells. Oh god, I accidentally hit the dice.
No, not the cursed dice.
You accidentally rolled the weird squishy dice.
I honestly don't know how
I mean, that's fitting for the droplet coming out of the ceiling, I suppose.
Yeah.
Each droplet sounds like that.
Is this an Arms of Hadar, callback?
Not quite.
Did I use whole person
And
on
the crowd
ghosts?
she was going on?
No, I think you have to use whole creature. So far, you haven't noticed anyone in the crowd who's reacting to it yet. It's apart from on the stage, it's a little bit dark in here. It's like they've dimmed lights somewhat. But you figure if it keeps on going, most likely some people are going to start to notice. But yeah.
Who is the closest person next to me?
Next to you is Finn, and then behind you is behind you on your right is Finn. Behind you on your left, slightly further back, is Enola, and next to Enola is Benny. And Hildo is directly behind you.
So I'll step back a bit and touch Southpaw on the shoulder and cast Protection from Evil and Good.
Okay.
So that means until the spell ends, you are protected against certain types of creatures, which includes aberrations, celestials, elemental, fae, fiends, and undead.
Nice.
They have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You cannot be charmed by them. That's it.
Dang. That's pretty metal, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, crowd's like, yeah, more magic. They like the magic.
More magic.
Woo-woo.
Do more spells. What spells do I have?
Alright, so,
Cure wounds.
you
Better get that ready.
start noticing that there are 3 presences in the building that you can immediately figure out that, okay,
Benny, the spirits, and the power of music.
Nice.
So you detect one powerfully evil presence that's got the tinge to it that's a demon. But you also detect 2 smaller, less intense evil presences that might not be demons, but could probably the ghosts that you had heard of. Definitely undead.
Do I have any way to make them force them to appear?
You do, actually. Now that I think about it, I want to see off the top of my head.
Oh boy, this demon's gonna have a rough life.
Afterlife, I think is what you mean.
Or lack thereof. He's going straight to hell after this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
Dang.
is a thing.
Yeah. Directly.
Because
It'll go perfectly with our show then, because that's exactly what's supposed to happen. We've made it about a couple songs, 2 songs?
I don't
3
break no
songs?
oaths.
Yeah. You're not a...
the demon goes into his whole spiel, and you're like, I have this, and it's like, oh crap! You just
Wile E. Coyote it? The
Alternative
Fisher
is just
opens up.
what? A necklace? And then you go straight to hell.
There you go.
He runs in the air above it for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
And then falls.
hold on the
So-
side. Uh-oh.
You can't. You have the spell command, but it only works on things you can see. So you have to wait for it to reveal itself visibly. But once it does, you can command it to do one simple action.
Can I just, with my sheer
It's not
charisma,
your turn yet.
just yell out? Can someone with their sheer charisma just yell out, "Show yourself, demon"?
Fuck you, goat man!
Elsa. Well,
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
it's your boys.
Yeah, boy.
You came to our concert.
You came to our concert. The dude's like, "You guys invaded
It's
my
like that-
hunting ground."
It's like that meme with the
You
guy and
could-
the demon is like.
You
big
could
fan.
legitimately make a, it could be either an intimidation check, or a persuasion check, or even just a performance check. One of those three things. To try to just use your magic to give yourself the most amount of presence to just sort of like command something to appear. And sort of like how he's doing it. If you're going to do performance, you're just putting on a show for everyone. If you're going to do persuasion, you're trying to get it to do it. Or you can try to intimidate it like you're trying to force it to. It won't have any actual magical effect on it, but it can have a, literal effect. So,
I'll do an intimidation.
okay, so you're going to try to intimidate the ghost into appearing.
Do I have any plus?
You have a +3 and advantage, so roll twice. You're
Minus
using...
20?
Yeah.
And take the better of the 2. 13? 13?
All right.
So 16?
16. So, Findley steps up and just sort of like amplifying her voice with the her magic, just goes forward and does a like show yourself, demons type of thing.
Can I also move the flames to the ceiling to try and
Absolutely.
combat that drippiness?
You just it appears the drippiness is not like physical. It's just sort of a like semi-illusory thing, so it's not physically affected, but you light up the room quite a bit when you do this. All the doors slam open. All the doors and windows slam open. And wind blows through, and you through thunder in the distance.
The
You're like,
ground
show
shaking
yourself.
just doesn't-
And
The demon's like, I believe what myself.
you see a ripple in the air. Like there's something there that will probably show up on its turn.
on its turn.
And
It's an organized
so,
ghost. It doesn't go out.
Enola, you're
Yes.
starting to see some of this stuff happen.
Huh.
So it's the room
Well.
starting to rain blood inside.
First thought, well, I hope this doesn't mess with my fur, considering already Hilda and Benny ruined my fur.
So far, it
already.
doesn't seem to be too affected by it.
My second thought is, do I see the ripple at all, or no?
You do.
Okay, is it close to any of the patrons in the bar?
It's above like the crowd and stuff like that.
Okay.
There, you don't know like where it is exactly, but you like there's something over there. You can't pinpoint it exactly yet though.
Alright, I don't have a crossbow. I'm gonna ready an action to throw my dagger at whatever appears.
Okay.
Get your pocket sand ready.
Oh, I have 3 pockets of sand. I'm ready.
Okay, so
Oh, you missed it for the debut of the fight. That was fun.
Hildo looks off the stage to where Hone is, his dog,
Mhm.
and just lets a little whistle, and the dog hops up on stage too.
Nice.
Crowd loves it. He hops onto the back of his dog and sits up, still playing his chanter thing.
Nice.
But you see him slip something loose from the side of Hone, clearly grabbing a weapon of some kind.
What, Hone has like a pocket in him?
He's got like saddlebags. He's a riding dog
Okay.
for halflings. He's like
He pulls this out of the dog.
He's like a big mastiff, but it's really, really physically strong, and so like he's got like some saddled and saddlebags and stuff.
Very muscly dog.
Yeah.
Got it.
But after that, all of a sudden, you notice that some of the light, the way the light's doing, all of a sudden you realize that on the left, to the left of the stage and to the right of the stage, just off above the stage, you can see flickering back and forth shadows that aren't being thrown by something.
Mm-hmm.
The fires that you have on the stage are shining in that direction, and something is making there. And the more you see it, the more you realize that the shadows themselves are there. That they're like living things. They're undead of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
And they're hovering over the crowd. Yeah, they're like kind of creepy looking. But they're trying to stay unseen, but as soon as like the doors and windows were open and everything's like lit up a little bit, you can see them a bit more clearly, and they're there right by the crowd. And in the center, you start to see and you hear chains. And all of a sudden there's a sound of chains like rattling and pulling upwards toward this spot, and revealing the crowd finally notices, and they're all like, they rush back and go towards the sides as a chain devil appears in the center of the room and lands where the crowd has now evacuated and like gone to the outsides.
That's kinky.
A lot of people start running for the doors, but as soon as they get there, illusory chains that chains that were invisible now are visible at the doors, keeping everyone in, forming these like passageways, so people can't get out. This chain devil steps up in front onto the stage and looks at you.
Oh, sick! He's joining us.
Can't wait to stone cold stunner this man straight to hell.
Jesus.
Be gone from me.
Good God Almighty, you killed him!
Yep.
So as things have gone, and they're all like there, the chain devil like laughs. This ha 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 ha. You have called out the wrong one, and raises his hands and chains swirl around him.
The fuck you talking about, man?
And now is the part of the show where we exercise a demon live on stage.
No, I'm like, I think that's the right one. You're
That
the right
is. Where are those little ghost fairies at?
The fairies are still kind of stuck in here trying to get out. And it is your turn, Benny.
Alright. I'm going to drop my drums, stand up, draw my unicorn bow. I'm going to try and shoot this guy.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you had more that you were going to say. It sounded like...
No.
Alright, I'm going. Hey, 21.
Alright. So, you stand up, pull the bow off your back, draw an arrow, and pull it back. This bow, it's not something you would notice, but it's something everyone else would notice. It's a big longbow. This is something that is built for you.
I'm a big guy.
And you being Goliath,
Kid now.
it's just like there's a stretch. The arrow could almost be a short spear. And you just like pull back, and there's a sense of like wind blowing in the room as you do so. And you notice that the drums are still going, even though you put them down. You
Spooky,
don't look
man.
directly at them, but you release this arrow. Which one are you aiming at? The devil?
Yeah.
Okay, so you shoot him with
The devil or what? Chains?
the shadows, the two shadows that are on the
Oh.
side.
The two other evil boys.
Sorry, I wasn't.
It's fine.
So yeah, you fire at the
Let me roll my
demon.
damage.
You hit.
Hold on. 8 damage.
All right. Hits the demon, not the devil, and
That sound is just...
Yeah.
That's just me
we
on
need-
the violin. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You're not
we
paying
need-
attention to anything and you're just...
We need
the
our
thing is, I saw
cat.
the-
I
I saw
need the
the
cat
ripple.
in this room to do Foley for Jesse's character.
so yeah, it hits hard, and the demon reacts badly to it.
Aha! I will take a second shot
Okay,
at this man.
At this,
He's not an orc, right?
no, he's not an orc.
All right. 18.
That hits.
Okay. More damage. Yeah. 12.
The second one hits also and severely damages him. And he's like, completely caught off guard by this holy, magic
Hallelujah.
bow that you just fired with. You take a glance over and you see that some fairies have caught your drums as you drop them and have kept the music going.
Nice.
Good job, Ghost.
Yeah.
So, I believe you had...
With the power of a unicorn that I met in the woods, I banish you back to hell.
You didn't have a held action, right? You had chosen to go. Okay, it's your turn. Okay. Shelby, it's your turn.
Okay, so what's going on?
So, a chain devil has appeared in the center of the room with two shadows flanking him on either side.
Okay.
Everyone in the crowd is rushing towards the exit, but they can't get out because of chains. Benny just pulled out this beautiful glowing bow and just fired 2 arrows of light into the devil, piercing its magic.
Sick. Proud of you.
And said, by the power of a unicorn I met in the woods. Also, send you back to hell.
Mm-hmm. Can I attack the chains directly? Try to let the people out?
Yes, you can.
I will do that. I think I have a +6. Me. Ooh, that's a 12 to hit.
That is not going to hit.
Okay. I can use action surge. It's only attack again. Oh, that's a nat 20.
All right.
On a chain. Okay, so 2d4 plus 3.
I just realized that you're a bard, and I forgot bards have access to vicious mockery. You just make fun of this zebra for being such a weakling.
Okay,
it's
4.
You busted it wrong, man.
So that's 8 plus 3. 11 damage.
11 damage? All right. It does not... what type of damage?
It's just a double-bladed scimitar.
Okay, so it's slashing, that's right.
Yeah.
You chop into this chain. It doesn't cut all the way through, but you do some damage to it.
Cool.
You see it ripple in response. Not just from the physics of it, but like it's being animated. Let's see here. So, now it is... Finn's turn.
And I very calmly take my amulet.
Okay.
And I banish this thing to hell.
You've done it so many times.
I just, look at him. And I'm like, you, demon. You ruined our show.
He used the show.
You made it. You made the show.
You made it better.
Yeah.
Props, bro.
But we gotta send
Prepare
you
to
back.
die. You killed my father.
You
Prepare to
signed
die.
a contract.
Can we actually sign a
has to
contract
make
with
a
him so we
dexterity.
constantly banishing him to hell?
No, signing contracts with demons is a bad idea, Southpaw.
Unless...
He manages to
Keep
make
him
the
on
save.
retainer.
He dodges to the side as this fissure opens up. He almost falls in, and he starts falling in. He's holding on, but he manages to keep from falling in. But as it closes, the flames burst up, and he does take... you're going to have to roll damage here. 8d6 radiant damage.
Oh, dang.
Do I need 6 sided dice? I
Uh,
have 1. I could roll it 8 times.
yeah, roll it 8 times. It's one roll. Oh, you can't...
I mean, I have 6 sets here. I could have lended you some.
What's 9 plus 6? 15. Plus 5.
That's 5. You need
19.
Okay.
Plus 6.
19 plus 6.
No, what's 15? No. 16. 16 plus 6 is what?
22, right?
That was 6.
Adults do math
Plus
for your
10.
entertainment.
What did I just say? Plus 10.
22 plus
22 plus 10.
32.
Damn.
Plus whatever that thing you told me was plus. Right?
I mean, it didn't get banished to
8d6
hell,
plus something?
but it's hurting now.
No, it wasn't plus anything.
Okay.
But,
I think if I didn't roll, people at home being like, girl rolled 10 times.
I have no idea what you rolled, man.
it's blown away by, it's not dead. It's blasted by this, holy fire in energy as it's like, ah!
Can I do anything else?
Is it action? You have a move action, so you can move someplace if you want.
No.
Alright, yeah. So, now that things are happening to this devil, the crowd is starting to figure out, like, oh wait, this was advertised.
Yeah.
They're like,
Hey, this is
calming
what
down.
we didn't pay for.
And they're all
So
starting
it's
to turn
what
around
we'll
like,
get paid for.
oh! And,
That's why it was free.
and now they're cheering on your side. They're keeping their distance, but now they're like, yeah!
Effects are bogus.
Man, you can
Don't
see the
make it
CGI on this, man.
That's not the point.
Yes, it is.
Enola, you're up.
Alright. I did have a held action, I think. Which was
Oh
throw my
yeah,
dagger.
throw and dagger.
Yeah.
Where were you gonna throw it at?
I was gonna throw out the big boy demon.
Alright. Make an attack roll. This happened when he appeared.
That's a 17 to hit.
That'll that hits, yeah.
So on top of getting burned with, holy fire, on top of that, and also getting shot in the face, he's getting a dagger thrown into his chest.
Yeah, but keep in mind, most devils and stuff have damage resistance and stuff from
That's
non-magical stuff, so...
Something I need to invest in the future, I suppose. That is 6 damage.
Okay. It doesn't do much to him,
Mm.
but it is more damage.
Okay. And then I'm gonna, how... Do I see the shadows?
Yes.
Okay. Is the demon on the ground now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, question. So I'm imagining he's in the middle of the tavern,
Yes.
and everyone else is kind of just there.
Yeah.
Can I take the hide action and hide in the crowd?
Absolutely, yes.
I'm gonna do that, and then the next time that you guys do that, I'm gonna jump out and shank them.
Okay, so roll a stealth check.
This is where I'm good at. That's a 27.
Alright. So,
I'm a
yeah,
cat.
the cat vanishes into the crowd.
Clever girl.
And that ends your turn?
Yes.
Alright, so, the shadow on the right, comes down towards... Yes, you're on that side. Comes down towards you, and,
Wait, our right or their right?
you're...
Wow.
Just being stupid.
It's fine.
Well, it matters. It is going to reach out to, grab at you.
Actually touches the calculates.
Please.
Roll 1.
It has to roll for accuracy.
It does not hit you.
Oh.
And then the Chain Devil will act. So the Chain Devil is going to make 2 chain attacks. One of the chains nearest you, Shelby, whips out and whips at you. That's a 10 to hit.
Oh, that's hit so bad, though.
The other one whips out at you, Benny, and that's going to be a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Dang.
Maybe just a little bit.
That's 15 damage from the chain, and you are grappled.
Oh.
It wraps around you.
So, am I...
He's whipped this chain out and is like,
Well, yeah, do I have to make a... I have to make a strength to get out on my turn, right?
yes, either strength or I forget what acrobatics I think is what it is. All right, the other shadow on that side, however, also comes over to you and attempts to the shadow on your side attempts to attack you.
Me, Benny Big Tree, that
yes.
side.
Yeah. And that's an 18 to hit. Does that hit?
Yep, that'll also hit.
All right. and will deal 6 damage to you. And your strength score is reduced by 1.
Oh. Permanently or?
No, not permanently.
Okay.
If this was 3.5, maybe.
Alright. It is now your turn. You're just grappled, not restrained, so you can still...
D&D Beyond just crashed for me, so give me a
Okay.
sec.
We are experiencing technical difficulties.
So, I can either make a strength...
You can either try to use a strength check or an acrobatics check to get out. Well, actually, you know, it would be you can do an athletics check or an acrobatics check to try to get out. However, you could also just keep the chain on you and make an attack against the shadow that's by you. It's up to you.
Okay. I'm going to do an athletics check to get out,
Okay.
which is 20 total.
All right. You burst free from the chains.
Just like the fireworks.
So, I'm close range right now, right? To both of them? Or just the one? The shadow?
Just the shadow.
Okay.
What evil lurks in the hearts of men?
I still have my bow out, correct?
You do. Yeah.
I'm going to shoot at the devil.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
So for 31 total.
2 nat 20s in this fight.
Oh boy. This
Okay.
this boy is
That's gonna hit.
not good.
Alright. And then damage. Oh wait, I forgot. It does that stupid thing. Hold on, let me re-roll that.
Quinn, are you all right?
Why didn't we
hiding.
make any sort of attempt to ask them if they wanted to join our band?
Yeah.
Well then,
They're evil.
we're here to
It's a devil.
exercise demons.
yeah. And
So-
also play. So
18
And we're all
damage
out of play.
total.
We don't know what songs.
18 damage.
We're all out of songs.
All right. It's not.
Look, we're
looking
still
good.
learning.
And it is now Shelby's turn.
All right.
The demon's still alive?
Barely. Yeah.
I only get the one attack.
it's living on
Right?
prayer.
I only get the one attack, right? Because I broke out of the chains.
Oh no! Wait, no. You have a second attack if you got another attack. No, if you get the attack action, you get 2.
Okay, I will
Hold
make
on.
I'll make a
That's
second
fine.
attack.
Then
Thank
he's
you.
got one more attack here.
15?
That's not gonna hit.
I hate him. How come you didn't inspire me?
Yeah, I was just thinking that, to be honest with you.
All right.
Although, to be honest, though, if I was going to inspire someone, I probably would have inspired the paladin, just because.
Yeah.
Alright, I can see I'm just totally valued in this.
As of now,
Yeah, well.
your character does have an attack spell called Sacred Flame.
Oh.
If you want to
saving
do that. Yeah.
That's my ace in the hole.
Well, I thought banishing it to hell would be a
Well, you
pretty
know.
sure
Yeah,
bet.
yeah.
That didn't pan out.
I mean, you did a lot of damage to it, though.
Anyway. I'm going to attack with my double-bladed scimitar.
Because that's all you know how to do.
Wow. That is mean. Wow. Wow.
Wow!
Turtle power. Let's go.
Heroes in a half shell.
Turtle power.
Turtle. Turtle power.
Wow.
That's gonna be the name of a song that we.
All right, so you're gonna go ahead and
Yes.
attack the devil.
Yes, and I'm going to expend a superiority die to add it to my... Oh.
Okay.
I thought that was to hit. Never mind. If I hit, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind that. That's a 3.
Oh.
Plus 6, so...
How come you didn't inspire yourself?
I can't, I believe.
Uh,
No, I think it's other... Yeah, it's other than yourself.
Oh.
so any bonus actions or move actions?
Yeah, Who's next in the order? Okay, yeah, I will inspire you.
Thanks.
Inspired.
So you get a 1d8 you can add to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Yeah. So anything you do, you can add an extra 1d8 onto it.
Cool.
All right. So it's now Finn's turn.
What was
What
that
you gonna
from?
do?
Eternal Flame?
Sacred.
Sacred frame.
Sacred Flame? Let's hit him with it.
All right. So I believe you make an attack roll with that one. Yeah. Oh no, he makes a dexterity saving throw.
No.
All right. See if you can make it.
Sacred flame.
That's a natural 1, so he definitely gets it right.
All right.
Poor guy.
So yeah, you roll 2d8 for your damage.
And you can add. Oh, was that including my inspiration or?
I don't think you added
it
on
wasn't,
damage.
but it was a save-based spell, not an attack roll.
Well, you can still.
You can
Oh,
add
no,
the
it's
damage.
okay, yeah. Okay.
So I had 8.
8 total? Alright. This thing is kind of flickering a little bit, like it's losing its cohesion. It's still holding on.
Like me when I get drunk.
Do I have any more actions since that was like a spell?
Let me check your bonus actions if you have something.
I don't know how to do anything, so the heckling was not well placed.
No, you don't have any bonus actions that you can do, so you could move if you want.
That's all I'm like. No. I like my spot.
Or you can give yourself a +5 bonus to charisma persuasion checks for the next 10 minutes.
Just persuade.
You'll kill it charismatically.
No, like, look,
I
we
just
beat
start
we
smiling at it.
look, we beat you into submission. Just leave, okay? Just like disappears.
I just start carrying careless whispers on my lute.
It holds up the peace sign. Adios. It just disappears.
So, yeah. Next up is Enola.
All right. She's gonna pull out her rapier and she's gonna like pounce from behind on this demon,
All right.
which I believe because I'm stealth mode.
Attack roll. Yep. From stealth.
I get advantage with that, right?
Yes.
Are you including that advantage that you got from when you...
No,
No, the demon gets disadvantage when it attacks
You're
him.
right. You're right.
Okay, hold on. So
Thanks.
my rapier is +7. That's 22 to hit.
22 hit. That will hit.
Yep.
Roll your damage, your sneak attack damage.
And my rapier damage, of course. So that's a solid 5 for my rapier.
Okay.
Now the d6 of fun.
2-1.
Okay. That's 2-1. The believe is 22 plus my rapier, which was
All right.
yeah.
The demon
I did roll 2 1s.
pierced with the rapier, lets out a scream and starts dissipating and fades away. However, the shadows still remain, but the chains fall away from the walls and the doors and just dissipate.
Sick.
People are not leaving yet, though, because
They
They want their finale.
everything has been delivered as promised.
Shit, I didn't think we'd get this far.
Can I use
Go back to our
my
answer.
can I use my move action to get to where one of the shadows, or actually
We just go up to the stage
use my
like,
move
sorry
to try
guys,
to
that's all we
reach
had
the one
planned.
that's next to Benny.
Yes.
Again, the flank. I'm
Yeah,
flanking
even though
it,
we
so
were
can you
doing it to
advantage?
bring people
When
in.
I attack with my melee weapon.
Yes.
Are we in like a hotel kind of place?
Yeah, like a tavern. Because the whole thing was they didn't have any business, and we're bringing
We just,
business
like, send
in.
him to their room.
Dude, for real, we're gonna like make this like the most
All right, now go buy a room,
bustling
go.
tavern like in the world.
Create an orderly line to the left and get your room.
It's just a step to the right.
Step to the left. Step
Okay.
to-
Not what I was thinking.
So the shadows both make their attacks. One still attempts to attack you. One attempts to attack you. What's your AC?
You as
16.
in Finn and Benny.
Yes, sorry.
16.
I had to think there
So-
for a moment.
Benny, it gets closer to you than it does to Finn, but you jerk out of the way of its grasping hands.
Ah!
And it is now your turn.
Fighting town crazy
Wait, what
man.
happens to me? Does it grab me or?
It does not grab you.
Okay.
Alright. I will put away my longbow.
Mhm.
and I will draw my Dragon Slayer's longsword and try and hit something with it.
Okay.
Most notably, this shadow person that I'm currently flanking with.
Okay.
That's 23 to hit.
You have advantage.
Rolls in that 20.
Okay. That was a 19 that I rolled, so 25.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
Ooh.
Good there, bud?
-2.
You heal him.
4 damage.
4 damage.
I
Okay.
rolled a 1 on a D10 plus 3.
You have
Oh,
a
boy.
second attack.
Alright, I will make a second attack with advantage.
Mhm.
That is another 19, so
Okay.
25, and a 16.
All right,
So
so you
25.
definitely hit.
Alright, swing number 2.
Swing, bada, bada, swing, bada,
Please tell me you
bada.
didn't roll another 1.
Heals it again.
2! For a total of 5.
Okay, so this thing is hard to hit. It's a shadow. It's like weaving around.
I can hit it.
Yeah,
It's not very hard.
Yeah, you're catching it in little bits, but it's not like solid.
You're like grazing the side of it as it's
Yeah,
moving away.
okay.
You just
Sure.
need, like, band just to blow it away.
So
Like he's moving out of the way, but
I'm
you
telling
catch him a
when
little
dealing with
bit.
ghosts, you need a vacuum.
What's a vacuum?
Maybe.
All right.
Reverse bellows.
So
Yes.
reverse bellows. Shelby.
Alright. So there's 2 shadows.
Unless you were going to take a bonus action.
I don't really have a bonus action
Okay.
to take.
So there's 2 shadows
There's
left?
2 shadows. Benny and Enola are fighting one to your left, and one is attacking Finn to your right.
Okay. I'll go help Finn out and attack that one.
Okay?
Thanks, Home.
If you circle around to flank it, you get advantage.
Oh, cool.
Time to
I'll do that.
Kick some shell.
Trills in a half shell.
Okay, 17.
See, what we need to do, right?
Ooh,
is if
good
we're
thing I
doing
had
a
it.
one
Oh,
shot,
I mean, it was the second roll anyway, but
chat,
17
Do
plus
Ninja Turtles.
6,
we need to do Monk Ninja Turtles.
20...
It's too obvious.
Kensei's.
No. It's too
23
obvious.
to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then I will expend a superiority die. So I'll add a D8, I believe. What is it?
I think it's a D10.
No, it's D8.
Okay.
Okay. So 2d4 plus 8.
Oh,
That is 7 plus 3. 10 plus 1d8. 11.
11 total?
Yeah, I expended a superiority die and got 1 out of it.
You solidly hit it, and it just like... It's starting to be, severely injured by this. Yeah. Finn, on the other side of the shadow from you, Shelby has just slashed it. Are you going to do any other actions?
Yeah, I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on Benny,
Okay.
because I can.
Finally.
Inspired.
Now.
All right.
Well, I thought the person doing the fucking paladin stuff would be best suited, alright?
Well,
You're
maybe.
right.
Fuck, logic.
All right, Finn, you're up.
Okay, if I
Defeat
command
him
it
with
to
logic.
appear, because I can see it now.
It's already, it's visible, so you've got it.
But is it in its real form, or is
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
going to be a shadow?
It's a shadow.
That
That's
was the
what it
same
is.
question I asked in
Yeah.
2 different ways.
Yeah. I mean, you've got options here. You could use a spell. You'd have Sacred Flame you could use. Or you could pull out... you've got a sword and a bow. You could pull out the sword and hit it. As a paladin, if you attack something, you can smite it and expend a spell to do more damage to it.
Smite is pretty sick, I will say.
Yeah, it's the Divine Smite. It'll add an extra 1d8 damage onto the attack. And another 1d8 from... it's 2d8 extra damage, and then 1d8 if it's against undead, which this is undead. So you add 3d8 onto your damage. If
You telling you,
You said I
smite
have
is
a
sick.
bow.
You have a bow and you have a sword.
Let's do the bow.
Okay?
And I'm not like an archer or anything, so I don't have hunter's mark or anything like that.
No, no. You just make an attack roll and add 4.
22.
22.
Nice.
Alright, so you hit. Roll. Let's see.
And I'm gonna do smite.
Alright. So go ahead and roll a d8 first for just the bow's damage.
8.
Alright, so now roll 3d8. 3 more.
5.
Okay, so that's radiant damage. 5 radiant damage onto this shadow.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, those must have been low rolls.
So
I
you
felt
just the arrow itself doesn't seem to do much, but the moment the arrow passes through, just this bright light just and just dissipates the thing.
Yeah, man.
Sick.
With my 5, take that.
And
Penny rolls a 1 and nothing happens. I roll a 1 and people go.
Well, we're used to it with Benny. We gotta haze you.
alright, Enola.
Alright. Ooh, we're flanking. And it has its attention on Benny,
Oh, yeah, do I
right?
get a bonus?
Oh,
You get advantage
Flanking
for
bonus?
flanking.
flanking bonus was you get it.
Oh, plus my.
Advantage to hit.
I don't know things.
But I'm flanking, right?
Yes.
Is it focused on Benny or me?
It's hard to tell because it's a shadow.
Okay. So I probably don't get my backstab. I just sneak attack damage, do I?
Well, you have to try to hit it and see.
Okay.
It's
Well, let's find out. Rapier, let's go.
You stab it. Is it surprised? Maybe.
It's made out of a shadow. You go right through and stab me.
That'd be unfortunate. That's
Oh god, Benny's dead. Oh god, he killed Benny.
Dang. I rolled a 23 to hit.
that'll hit.
Yeah. That is... That's 6 damage.
Okay. It passes through. The thing you're noticing is that these non-magical attacks are not hurting these things very much. It's doing something, but it's not doing a lot.
Anola's making a mental note, like mental note to make sure to get actual magical weapons.
How? Are you going to take any other actions, or is that it?
No. I'm just gonna stay here and keep giving him.
Okay. It does notice, however, and turns around towards you and reaches out towards you.
I'm in danger.
That's only an 8, so it's not going to hit you.
Yay!
But now, Benny,
Get it, Benny!
your time
Sick
has
'em!
come.
Your time has come.
Swing my sword.
Side to side.
Actually,
Yes.
everyone do the Benny.
24.
That's going to hit. Although it is with advantage, so
11 damage. Is it dead?
it is gone.
Yes.
It dissipates.
I am the banisher of evil and darkness.
So, I want you all to make a performance check to see how well you managed to seamlessly move back into performance mode.
Both of you still have inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
It's a D8, right?
You can roll a d8 and add that as well, because of the inspiration.
That's not it. 19?
And then plus 6.
Nice.
25?
Alright.
22.
Same, 22.
Nice.
Hold on. This
on,
isn't
Benny.
working.
Benny. 3! But the fairies are playing his
No, it's 3.
And then he rolls his inspiration.
It's
1.
17.
Hey!
17. Excellent.
He finds the rhythm.
Yeah.
You get back to your drums.
This is literally that
It's
song.
more. It's not so much the drums, so much as the performance of like I am the banisher of evil stuff. That
The
you're
Banisher of Evil.
No.
Benny Bigtree, banisher of shadow monsters.
The crowd erupts, and it's like, yeah, this is what they were promised. And
Shelby, do you take your loot and smash it over the floor?
Not that loot.
No, not that loot.
You've got other loots that are for that.
I take my bagpipes that I have and do that.
You didn't give those to...
He had them. He didn't need mine.
His bagpipes popped
They
at the
broke
beginning.
immediately.
Yeah, but we were in the middle of a song, dude. I'm not gonna stop playing the hands of bagpipes.
Wow.
I can use mending anyway. We were just in the middle of a song. He had it going. You know what he was doing.
He'll
shame.
remember this.
Yeah, you get the little message in the
The
corner.
next time we
So,
see Hildo, like, it's
however-
out to get us.
Yeah.
Hildo, you guys turn around and see that Hildo is at the very back with like 3 imps skewered on his lance.
Aha!
Ooh.
Hilbos?
Hildo.
Oh no.
That's his cousin.
yeah.
Oh no.
Hildo's been skewering some imps. I can't speak anymore. It stopped. My brain don't work nor.
Is he still playing his instrument?
No.
That'd be
However,
impressive if he was.
After he does, he tosses it to the side and goes and pulls up his chanter and starts.
Now would be a good time to give him your bagpipes.
Wherever his bagpipes are. It's not like you carry bagpipes on you. at all
I brought
times.
everything inside.
You just,
Benny did a good job.
just
I mean, could I use mending on his, or is it too broken?
Not right now.
Okay.
Afterwards or something like that. But it's fine. You guys get back into the performance and you finish the show. And it goes pretty late. Everyone's like,
Yay.
yeah, really excited about it.
Yeah, really
It's
excited.
such
Yeah.
They stayed so late.
Yeah. So everyone, like, I'm going to check real quick how well business-wise this worked. It was pretty up there. Yeah. That's,
Everyone got into it, but no one bought drinks. And no one stayed.
Yeah, it was almost 7 times what she's used to making.
Nice.
Here and stuff like that. So that's
7 times 0, 0.
ooh. Accurate, but ooh.
no. There were some people who back when it was actually running normally and stuff like that. So this was like
Gotcha.
a huge night. But yeah, soon after you guys have finished the show, you hear some sounds out in the street. And it turns out that there's guards and there's criers out talking about how the great hero Findley has vanished, been kidnapped.
Tell me the old man's there being like, she was
I know,
He's
like,
not here, but yeah.
Anola quickly grabs like a cloak or something, like just tosses on, like, been like.
Well, you guys are probably not likely the suspects, but you guys, yeah. So it's. I think he came back an hour later,
Cast invisibility.
found her gone, and was like, "Oh no, she must have been kidnapped."
Wait, deja vu?
Yeah! Except they're not drunk, I hope.
Yeah, you can have some. Cool. Anyway,
Deja vu. I've been in this stage before.
yeah, but you guys make a good portion of the money. We'll not worry about the specifics of that, but you manage to make your all things considered, you decide better to make your way out of the city without too much of a fuss. So in the early morning, you haven't slept. You hop in the cart and
Oh,
slip your way out of
my
town
head.
to continue the tour. And maybe one day we'll rejoin this adventure. But for now, we'll leave it that they then proceeded on to their
To become the
tour.
greatest band the land had ever seen.
Truly.
Because we killed in Mortal Kombat every other band we came across.
All right. I think that'll do it for Tortle Recall. At least
Yeah.
for this time. I feel like this is a gold mine.
Yeah,
We
this
can
is
pull back
absolutely
from-
a gold
Pull some
mine.
more stuff from at a later point. But well, thank y'all for listening.
Yeah.
If anyone does listen to this, I know 10 people listen to the first part. So hopefully people listen to this.
Austin's gonna be back next time.
Yeah,
Yes.
Austin will be back next time.
And we'll actually start Curse of Strahd.
Well, no.
Oh, never mind.
We want to do at least one more like transitional episode,
Okay.
kind of thing, or yeah.
Then.
Yeah, then I
actually
promise that
start-
we'll actually do it after that. We'll stop teasing you.
We'll just never actually play Curse of Strahd. We'll just continuously come up with excuses. Quick, somebody needs to go on vacation before we...
All right. So.
Or I could just say I'm going on vacation.
Yeah.
Oh shit, now they're onto us.
All right. I guess I'll leave it at that. We have. You usually do this part. We have our.
Yeah, we have our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Reddit. Go check it out. Tell your friends. We are also on Spotify and Google Podcasts. If you want to recommend it to people, I know it's easier if you can say, "Oh, it's on this,"
Yeah.
But either way, if you're just listening, thank you. We appreciate you.
All right.
Good night.
Goodbye.